Are you ready to figure out the goals for 2019 or whatever you're watching this saying, oh no, goals, yes, goals, let's do this thing. Hey, welcome to my office once again. JB Glassinger here, founder of Morning Coach. In case you don't know me, my Coach Cast has been downloaded going on 26 million times, over 3,300 episodes, helping people get motivated in the morning. Also coaching some wonderful people, have some great masterminds, roundtable and inner circle that we get together and work together. But this video series that I'm putting together is really about helping you get organized, specifically for 2019. But if you're watching this later, you can also utilize these techniques. And we're utilizing the Sacred Six techniques of organization. And Sacred Six is a book that I wrote in order for you, and a process that I put together in order to help you. And in this one, we're going to talk about goals. It is that time of the year to start getting your goals together. Yes, I know this is one of those areas you're going, oh, JB, please, goals. Yes, we have to get some set. It helps us get organized. We can call them trajectories if we want. I learned that a long time ago by a gentleman named Rick Jarrow, who said, let's call them trajectories. That way, if we come close, it doesn't turn into a negative thing. You know, if we get really close to a goal, sometimes you'll be like, oh, I didn't hit it. And he says, let's make it a trajectory instead. Well, you could call it what you want. The idea is to have this objective. Now, we have an overall mission that we're going after, and I've shared that with you. Now it's time to start really focusing on some goals. We're going to break those into projects, into some daily tasks over the next few weeks. But this week, I want you to be thinking about goals. Now, within the framework of goals, we are trying to get the things that we want to accomplish. Now, Napoleon Hill taught us years ago in Think and Grow Rich that we really need to get specific. You know, I talk to a lot of people about reading Think and Grow Rich, and they say, JB, I've read Think and Grow Rich. And then I ask them, well, what are you going after? And they say, oh, I want millions of dollars. And I'll say, well, what are you going to use with that money? And, oh, I'll buy this car, this house. Well, what are you going to do to get that money? And that's where it goes kind of blank. And when we set our goals, we got to be very specific about it. And we do use the SMART goal formula, which means it's specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. Those are the things that we want to make sure we're doing, that it's specific, we know what we're going to do, we're knowing what we're going after, that it's measurable, that we can quantify it. It's very important. That it's attainable. That means that we believe that we can attain it. That it's realistic. Again, that's another part that, hey, do you really believe that you can? And then it's timely. So we've got to make sure that we put a time limit on these goals too. Now, I'm going to add one more there that doesn't go with SMART, but that is the why. I want you to know the reason for the goal. In fact, people ask me about motivation, and I always say a motivational speaker can't motivate you. We can help remind you of the things you want to do, but I can't really motivate you. What I got to do is remind you of the things and the reasons you're doing, and that's where the why comes in, right? So the reason why is ultimately a lot of times more important than the goal itself. So we've got to dig into those whys, and if you don't have a big why, you're not going to do it. For example, I've been sharing a couple with me, single digits in handicap in golf. It's something that is a personal challenge to me. They say after 35 that it's almost impossible to become a scratch golfer, which is a 0 handicap. Right now I'm a 14, trending down again back to a 12. I had a pretty good week this week. I shot, and I have another channel, but I'll tell you, this week I played 2 times on Friday, and I shot a 92, which was kind of ugly, an 86, better, a 94, an 89 this week, and then an 83, which was great. Yesterday I had an 83. Really close to singles, right? If I get to 82, I'm right there. And I doubled, which means I had 2 over on 18, or I would have had one of my best rounds ever. Getting down in the 70s, it's coming, but it's taken a lot of work. Why am I doing this? Well, it's a personal goal to me, and I don't want to shoot in the 90s anymore. I want to have fun. To me, having fun is playing good, and that's what I'm doing it. The other one that's really big to me this year that's a goal is becoming fluent in Spanish. This is something I've put off a lot. My wife is from Colombia. We go down there a lot. We have places there. And you got to find the time. And I haven't had a really big why. And so for me, the big why now is a respect of the culture. I want to be able to speak and have fun on the golf course that they give me a free membership to. I want to understand. I want to be able to talk to the caddies. I want to be able to talk to everybody. I want to be able to talk to my wife's family down there and be fluent in Spanish. So the why is the driver, where the goal is the objective that we're going to go after, right? So our idea then today and this week is I want you to start writing down your goals. And again, we're looking at realistic and timely and attainable goals. So these need to be specific and measurable. We need to believe that we can get them. If you say, oh, I'm going to become a millionaire tomorrow, but you haven't made $100,000 yet, maybe that goal needs to be $100,000. I want to push you. We're going to talk about that next week. We've got some dream goals coming. But right now, these are about the things that we're really going to accomplish, like in the next 60, 90 days, 6 months, right? What are those objectives, those experiences that you want to have that we can really go after right now? And I want you to write those down. You know, you've got to write them on a piece of paper. You know, most people never even write down their goals. They'll spend months upon months working on their wedding, right? Getting that perfect day together for one day. But when it comes to life, most people don't spend any time. Now, you're different. You're watching this, which is great, and that means you're really going to take it on. Again, if you need more about this, make sure you go over to morningcoach.com, download our Sacred Six worksheet. You can pick up my book, Sacred Six, anywhere. It's available everywhere. You can grab that. It's published by Hay House, and we can start working on this process together. Again, we've got a lot of great plans. If you're watching this on Morning Coach Cool, we also have a lot of great plans. We have a Morning Coach membership. We have an ILD, which is an Intelligent Life Design membership. We have some masterminds, a roundtable inner circle, some coaching opportunities available too if you want to discuss those to help you really get focused. But right now, let's focus on the goals. And again, SMART goals, and then the big why, which is so important because that's what's going to drive you to the attainment, okay? And make sure you click that subscribe button, that alert button, because I do a lot of fun things on here. I want to make sure you're getting the information, and make sure you go over to morningcoach.com and get that worksheet and sign up on our email list, because we also send out a lot of emails on this and getting you focused and organized and helping you to get to where you need to go. That's what I do. That's why I'm a trusted advisor for a reason, for literally millions of people, 100 countries, and we're going to continue to do it every day like we do at morningcoach.com. You can get that coaching over there. All right, so get out there. Have a great day. Lots of love to you. Great week this week. Let's get our goals organized so we can keep rocking the plan. And if you need anything from me, you know how to get me, info@morningcoach.com. Okay, go have a fantastic week.